today, every tower's ability is permanent. But that is just the tip of the iceberg, because it's great to have a Super Maelstrom that's always Super Maelstroming, but my mind's on to bigger things. I'm thinking things like IMF loan constantly giving us new money, or maybe a Rocket Storm in Mad that can consistently shoot out its ability beams. That's going to be insane. So we are of course on Impoppable on an advanced map because we like the difficulty. We want to make things crazy when we're playing this game. So we're gonna have to set it up a little bit here to make sure we don't lose. But I think our first ability we are going to go for is definitely going to be the Blade Maelstrom. And after we can start affording ability towers, that's all we're going to be using because I have to see what they can do. But Blade Maelstrom, I believe, is going to be the cheapest ability that's going to constantly be working for us. Oh my gosh, I thought of like a first strike always working. Like that's going to be insane. Now there is one caveat to make this a little bit more balanced. Although they are permanent, they're going to do less damage, so it's not completely broken. So we'll get that Super Maelstrom all the time, but it's not going to be the world ending. As you saw, it's a little bit slower than it normally would be. At least I think it was. But I still think it's going to be crazy because some of these towers with their abilities are just out of this world already. So even with a little bit less damage, I think it's still going to get crazy. Okay, we made it through that one. That was pretty scary. Playing on advanced maps does have its downsides. It takes a little bit longer to start up with your strategy, but now we're good for that Blade Maelstrom, and we're gonna, that's what it does. I mean, that's pretty cool. I mean, it constantly shoots stuff out, but I'm not sure, is that gonna be strong enough? I think it actually might be, but what we will do is get some camo on it for sure. So there's our camo. We'll even grab some jungle drums and some primary training, make this thing real strong. And this should cover us for a little bit. That's pretty cool. I like that. Now, the next thing I want to do is get Monkey Bank and then IMF loan, because I think we can break the game with the IMF loan. I really do. I think that it's going to constantly give us enough of those abilities. So even with the downside, it'll like pay itself off, and you'll see, just money. Just think of money, and I love it. And I think it's going to give it us. So we need 9,000. Each of these sell for 2. So I think that's what we'll do is we'll sell these guys off and we'll sell one more. And now we have our $9,000. Now we got our $10,000. Now watch this. We owe $10,000, but it should go up. This number should go up and that number should go down. Hopefully. I mean, before I buy another one, I need to know that this is a good idea and this is a good plan. So far, my plan is not working. It's making me give my money back. You know what? I think we'll double down and get another one then. I think that's what we're gonna do, because this one has more money up front. If this one's emptied out, we should get some money then, right? It should just start using it. It did. Okay, we got more money. I think that's how it works anyway, but I guess I don't have to pay attention to it. So let's just buy another one and watch our money flow. We're not gonna have to worry about it as much, I think. Now, what I didn't think about ahead of time is we got the Chomper. We got the big Chomper here, and I think his ability will just be constant if we get this, right? And we can even put him right here just to like chomp everybody up. That is so cool. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna add another Blade Maelstrom. I know it's kind of silly, but I don't think it is. We'll just try to buy one more because I think my farming was a really bad idea. And then I've also added this guy too, because I think with supply drop, that'll work out better. I think that'll be a constant uptime of ability. Otherwise, if this doesn't work the way I planned it to, I bet on the wrong horse for this battle. That is for sure, because I thought that I'd have some cool money ways, but look at, I have $21,000 in debt. I don't know if this was the correct way to do this. I've gained $90,000, but how much have I given back? I feel like I have more money than I should have, so I don't care. And I'm gonna put my T-Rex here, and now he has a constant ability. I think, there he goes. There he goes. He constantly stomps, and that's all we needed. That'll help us out a little bit. His range isn't the best though, so we're actually have to bump up another little village here. I kind of didn't put him in that area. So now his range should be a little bit bigger, right? Is that how that works? Yes, it does. Okay, we'll put him on strong. Now he's gonna constantly attack. I honestly feel like these guys are making me as much money as they should have been making me. So I'm gonna actually do this, and I think this will be a good one. And this Phoenix should stay alive the whole time. And if that's the case, that is a great one. And we'll just focus on that. Because then if we had a $60,000 Phoenix Lord, imagine that working all the time. And I'm really starting to hate these farms. Like, I feel like they're giving me money, but they're really stressing me out. So let me know if I'm looking at them incorrectly, but I'm just gonna go with the normal farm. You know what? We have to catch up to a huge deficit we lost on all those farms. That was a bad idea. So I'm gonna buy another wizard. I think he's gonna do a lot better. Does intense magic and all that stuff matter? But now we have 2 birds. 2 birds with 1 stone, literally. We could sell this guy and buy up another farm. There we go. Because we need more money. I have a grand plan here, and it involves this one. I have a feeling that if he's a constant plasma monkey, does that mean like anytime I place a dart, it's just gonna turn into one? Is that how that works? And if it does, I'm super excited to see it. And that will be the first time and the only time that the Plasma Monkey fan club has some purpose in this game. Meanwhile, I think this will be a great tower. Watch his damage just go insane, and it is. That's exactly what we need. We need something just to go after the big guys, take it down so our birds can handle it. And now we are finally rolling here. We're going to start making some big bucks and buy some big towers. Let's get rid of all this stuff that we don't actually, would Jungle's Bounty make us money? I just want one of them to make us money. Why am I having you over there? Put you over here. How much money am I going to lose doing this? Okay, so if we go like this and then grab Jungle's Bounty, he should make a lot of money. Look at that, 920. Make some more. We'll check back with him in a few minutes here. Also, these fortifies are starting to scare me a little bit. I just want enough money for the Super Maelstrom before we lose. Are we going to take it? Okay, we got it. But I'm still going to grab Super Maelstrom just so we can sit there and just spin away. And he has 1840, so I guess I just don't have to deal with it. I mean, that's still cool. He'll make his money back eventually. Now, this is where the fun starts. Let's grab some cool towers here. I think this one will be great because it can constantly help us out. And if it works how it should, we should constantly get that like damage dealer. So to make all these towers weaker, or I guess our towers stronger. All of our towers are stronger. The Bloons are weaker. Is that how that works? Yes. And now we're strong. We're super strong all the time. I like that. I think we can even take this further. If I'm not mistaken, could this one work all the time? Yes, look at that. It's not the best and it holds them for a little bit, but I imagine once I get this absolute 0, it'll just hold them for a while. And then our 2 Wizard Lord Phoenixes, well, I guess 1 Wizard Lord Phoenix. I guess we don't even have a Wizard Lord Phoenix. We're literally just a wizard summon. A summoned Phoenix. Whoop-de-doo. Now what happens with like Rocket Storm? Does that constantly abilitize? So it kind of goes and goes and then it goes, so it shoots it out a little bit, but you're constantly getting that thing. That's way cooler than the ability every once in a while because you don't have to remember to press it and it'll just always work. So I think we should grab our Mad here. But before I spend all that money on a Mad, I do want to redeem this farm. I really do. And I think if we go all the way to the top, and I'll even grab Easy Collect so I don't have to pay attention to it. Well, if we grab $120,000, let's grab it right here. Monkeynomics should make us a lot of money. We're starting off with $10,000. Now we have 20. Now let's actually check it at the end of this round and then the next round. See if we're actually getting like more than we normally would. I'm not sure. So we got nothing during 94 except for that initial buy. I want to say this one just uses the ability, like it just uses it for me. It's not permanent per se, it's just there. But there's my 30 grand. Not happy with it, not happy with it. So I'm gonna buy my Mad and I'm gonna buy my Wizard Lord Phoenix and I'm gonna sell this guy. And now nothing can stop us. We have a constant Phoenix and a Wizard Lord Phoenix. And then this is cool because we don't even need preemptive strike. We have a first strike working all of the time. So if we just had a couple more of them, I feel like that would just be like preemptive all the way, right? Now this will carry us to the foreseeable future, but what I do want to do this for the bad, at least. Like I want to get rid of these ones for now. We can buy them back, but I really want to test out this theory and I think it's going to be awesome. If we get this guy right here, all the way up to the middle, he's going to constantly shoot plasmas and we might as well just get, should we get sharp range or just long range? Make everybody long range and camo and all that stuff. Now, if I put one here, I would imagine this is just going to turn into one. And I think I get up to like 20 of them or so, right? But I really don't want to do that many. That's a little out of hand here. So I think 5 is enough for that. And then what I would like to do is grab this cookie monster and go all the way up with this because I think the same thing's going to happen. I could be completely wrong on all this and all of it's just a waste of time. But if it's not, it's going to be really awesome because now we have all of these guys and this is up to 3 or 4 or 5. How many does he do? 2 nearby monkeys. Okay, so we can get rid of you and then make it another dart. Now this should be enough to take this down. But we do have enough money just in case. Well, heck, I can just get a discount Knave Arch of the Seas, can't I? Oh my gosh, yes I can. This will just constantly pull. Let's see if it works. Yes, okay, so now they're all lasers. That's what I was going for, and they're all cookie monsters all the time. Look at these lasers down here. Why aren't you working as a laser? What's going on, buddy? Neither of these? Okay, so it's like up and down, up and down, up and down. I like it, but we'll pop it open, and then this guy should constantly keep pulling, and that should be game. And we can keep this going like to the moon. Watch this discount Knave Arch of the Seas just go after it. He's literally just pulling these all of them down on their own. I wish we could just do like a multiple cross path mod or whatever. But I think what we could do is just grab a couple more to take down the lower class balloons. And then he'll take down the big ones because this is awesome. This is better than Knave Arch, I feel like. Well, not really. Well, it's better because it's not like $1,000,000 to get it. It's just one and gone. What I am going to do is grab his Phoenix backs because he is a guarantee that we're not going to lose. And then to make matters worse for the Bloons army, we can actually grab Grand Saboteur. That makes them constantly half their speed or half their damage. And if that's correct, it'll just constantly be there and we never have to worry. Oh my God, this is gonna be easy. Wait a second though, what does this one do? If I grab an overclock, it just has to be a regular ability, right? Is someone being overclocked? I'm clicking around here and I can't find anybody. That one's got me super confused, but what if it is? Like, is it actually overclocking? Now I am gonna sell these and we're gonna go back to grabbing our cool little dinosaur that we wanted to grab, because we really don't need all these lasers. That was just a cool theory to test, and I thought it was awesome. That actually crashed my game when I went to sell those. That was super weird. It did not like that. But we're gonna get rid of all of this stuff here because we don't need it. Did you know this was a thing? You could just put your guy wherever you want since he's in the ice. That is wicked. What the heck? But now we have our Gigantosaurus Rex, and he's gonna constantly have his ability on an uptime, and we're gonna max him out. And I think he's gonna be really our thing that's gonna carry us the farthest. Just from this little bit of time, he's already at almost 500,000 pops. He is just stomping these guys. Oh my gosh, I didn't even think about it. I bought a homeland, and it's constantly homelanding. Everybody's juiced up all the time. Oh my gosh, this one too. This will break the game, but imagine, it's gonna constantly just shoot everywhere. Yes, look at it go, just bananas. It is going crazy, and the entire track is constantly filled up. That's what we need. What other dumb things can we do? Oh, this one, we can constantly get the SAR Bomba. See how it drops it? Watch this. Boom, SAR Bomba. Is there another one? SAR Bomba. So it's like constantly SAR Bomba-ing, and we're getting, ew, measly. Oh no, okay, so when it pops them, it does okay. But it's just not the best. Now, what if we grab this guy and put him right here? Would his guy constantly be out there just attacking? He is right there just attacking. That is awesome. Does that mean we can constantly get a mob eliminator? Let's just do that too. Look at that damage. We might as well buy preemptive strike just because it's cool. And then buy a few more of these ones because why not? You're getting constant first strikes. Nothing's even getting past the beginning here. I forgot to put our Mad back as well. We'll put him right there and just shoot him down so he constantly has that like cool Mad ability. I want to use a super, but I'm like wondering what it's actually gonna do. Like what good can it do? Just constantly use this ability or no? But it'd have to be in range. I guess we'll just leave it and see what happens. Maybe it'll just use its ability for us. But the Chinook's kind of a joke though. We've gotten a little bit of money, but I guess these Marines just, I mean, there's really not much to work with here because nothing's even getting past there. This guy makes me curious. What is he actually doing? Who is he abilitizing? Is it, oh, it's just always there? So I can just always ultra boost? No, it's still just a normal ability. When this, see this? Oh, wow, that thing's constantly going all the time. Look at that, nothing can stop it. Okay, I don't think we're gonna have any problems. Let's do it. I don't know what else we would even need to buy, so I'm gonna go to round 200 and see if this will take it. It's this, oh my God, this guy's damaged. He's just going for it. We still can't do it though? How come nothing can get past round 200? Why is that a thing? I don't like that. And if you enjoyed that, then check out this video where using the random projectiles mod, we find one of the coolest tower projectile combos in the entire game.